The night arrives slowly, like a soft breath released after a long day of living. The sky changes its color from burning orange to deep blue, and somewhere far away, stars begin to appear like small memories waking up inside the universe. Sleep is not just a biological necessity, it is a cosmic rhythm shared by every living creature on Earth. From ancient humans sitting near firelight to modern humans scrolling through glowing screens, sleep has always been the silent bridge between reality and dreams. When the sun disappears beyond the horizon, a natural chemical transformation begins inside the human brain. The body starts preparing for rest as if it knows that consciousness must temporarily return to the world of imagination. Scientists believe that sleep is not a passive state but an active maintenance process where the brain cleans itself, sorts memories, and repairs emotional energy. Imagine the brain as a futuristic city at night where tiny maintenance robots move through neural streets, cleaning dust from memories and fixing broken emotional connections. Deep inside the brain, a chemical messenger called melatonin begins rising like soft moonlight inside biological rivers. This chemical is responsible for making humans feel sleepy. As darkness increases, melatonin production rises naturally. This is why people feel relaxed and calm when lights are dimmed. The body is programmed to follow ancient survival patterns from prehistoric times when humans slept early to avoid predators. Sleep is also closely connected with dreams. Dreams are mysterious cinematic experiences created by the subconscious mind. When a person dreams, the brain becomes like a storyteller writing movies inside our thoughts. Some dreams feel peaceful like floating through clouds, while others feel chaotic like flying through unknown dimensions of memory. Scientists still do not fully understand why dreams exist, but many believe they help process emotions and experiences from daily life. During sleep, the heart rate slows down. Breathing becomes deeper and more rhythmic, like ocean waves touching a quiet beach at midnight. This biological slowdown is important because it allows muscles to relax and stress hormones to decrease. Sleep is nature's healing medicine, free and available to every living being. Even animals follow sleep patterns. Cats sleep for long hours, while some birds sleep while flying. Dolphins sleep with only half of their brain at a time to stay aware of ocean dangers. This shows that sleep is not just a human behavior but a universal biological law written inside DNA itself. The relationship between sleep and creativity is fascinating. Many great scientific discoveries and artistic ideas were born during sleep or right after waking up. The brain continues solving problems even while the conscious mind is resting. It is like having a silent genius working inside your head while you are dreaming peacefully. Modern society, however, has created new challenges for sleep. Artificial lights, digital devices, and stressful lifestyles have disrupted natural sleep cycles. Many people now experience sleep deprivation, which affects emotional health, memory, and decision-making. Lack of sleep can feel like walking inside a foggy mental landscape where thoughts move slowly. But sleep is not just about survival. It is about emotional storytelling inside the brain. When people sleep well, they wake up feeling emotionally balanced and mentally strong. Sleep is like pressing a reset button on the human experience. As night deepens, cities become quieter. Street lights shine like lonely stars on Earth. Somewhere inside bedrooms, millions of people close their eyes and enter private dream universes. The world continues moving, but consciousness slowly dissolves into peaceful darkness. Sleep is humanity's oldest companion. Before technology, before civilization, before written language, sleep existed as a natural contract between life and the night sky. And somewhere in the universe, planets also follow sleep-like cycles. Stars burn during their active life cycles and eventually fade into cosmic rest. Sleep is not just biology. It is a universal pattern of existence itself. The night keeps waiting patiently because every living mind must eventually return to silence, to dream, and to healing darkness. Sleep is not just darkness and silence. It is a complex chemical symphony playing inside the human brain. When night arrives, billions of neurons begin shifting their activity patterns, like a massive digital city slowly reducing its electricity consumption. The brain does not shut down during sleep. Instead, it enters different processing modes that help repair memory, emotions, and physical energy. Sleep is like a hidden operating system running maintenance software while the human body rests. Inside the brain, sleep begins with a delicate chemical balance between wakefulness and relaxation. During daytime, a chemical called dopamine keeps humans alert and motivated. It helps people feel rewarded when they complete tasks or experience pleasure. But as night approaches, dopamine activity slowly decreases. This reduction creates mental calmness, like waves of energy slowly retreating back into the ocean of consciousness. Another important chemical is serotonin, which regulates mood stability and emotional comfort. When serotonin levels are balanced, people feel relaxed and safe. Poor sleep often disrupts serotonin production, which is why sleep deprivation can cause irritability and emotional sensitivity. Good sleep is therefore closely connected to emotional intelligence and mental stability. One of the most fascinating sleep chemicals is gamma-aminobutyric acid, also known as GABA. This chemical acts like a biological brake system inside the nervous system. It reduces neural excitement and helps the brain transition from active thinking to dream preparation. Without GABA regulation, the brain would remain hyperactive, making sleep almost impossible. As the brain prepares for sleep, it enters a stage called slow-wave sleep. During this phase, brain waves move slowly like deep ocean currents moving beneath the surface. Scientists compare this phase to a deep underwater world where thoughts become slower, heavier, and more peaceful. This stage is extremely important for physical healing. Growth hormones are released during this time, helping muscles repair themselves after physical activity. Dreams usually appear during rapid eye movement sleep, also known as REM sleep. During REM sleep, brain activity becomes strangely similar to wakefulness. The eyes move rapidly under closed eyelids, as if watching invisible movies inside the mind. Scientists believe this is when emotional memories are processed and organized. Dreams are often emotional simulations created by the subconscious mind. If a person is stressed, their dreams may reflect anxiety scenarios. If a person feels happy and secure, their dreams may become peaceful and beautiful. The brain is essentially practicing emotional survival scenarios through dream storytelling. Some researchers believe dreams are evolutionary tools that helped ancient humans survive. For example, dreaming about danger could help the brain practice escape strategies without real physical risk. This theory suggests that dreams are like training simulations for survival instincts. Memory consolidation is another critical function of sleep. During sleep, short-term memories are transferred into long-term storage regions of the brain. This is why students who sleep well after studying often remember information better. Sleep acts like a librarian organizing books inside a vast neurological library. Modern neuroscience has also discovered that sleep helps remove toxic waste products from brain cells. A system called the glymphatic system becomes highly active during sleep. This system removes metabolic waste from brain tissues, similar to cleaning dust from electronic circuits. Without this process, neurological function would slowly deteriorate over time. Sleep deprivation has serious consequences on brain chemistry. Lack of sleep increases cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels can make people feel anxious, tired, and mentally scattered. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked with cognitive decline and emotional disorders. Technology has created new sleep challenges. Blue light emitted from screens tricks the brain into thinking it is still daytime. This suppresses melatonin production and delays sleep onset. Many scientists recommend reducing screen exposure before bedtime to allow natural sleep chemistry to activate. Sleep is also connected with consciousness itself. Some philosophers and neuroscientists believe sleep is a gateway between conscious and subconscious mind states. During sleep, logical thinking becomes weaker, allowing emotional and symbolic thinking to emerge. The human brain is one of the most energy-hungry organs in the body, yet during sleep, it performs some of its most important work. It is like a computer running powerful background processes while the user is not actively interacting with it. Every night, when humans close their eyes, they enter a biological ritual older than civilization itself. Sleep chemistry is not just science. It is a survival mechanism written inside evolution. As the brain slows its electrical activity, dreams begin forming like soft glowing stories inside darkness. The night continues patiently, protecting the delicate balance between wakefulness and imagination. Sleep is not only a biological process, it is a cosmic conversation between life and the universe. When humans fall asleep, they are unknowingly synchronizing their bodies with ancient rhythms that exist far beyond Earth. The universe itself operates on cycles of activity and rest, similar to how living organisms follow sleep-wake patterns. Stars are born, shine brightly, and eventually fade into cosmic rest. In a strange and poetic way, sleep is the biological reflection of stellar life cycles. Long ago, ancient civilizations believed sleep was a sacred bridge between the physical world and the spiritual cosmos. They would watch the night sky and feel connected to distant stars, believing dreams were messages from cosmic intelligence. Modern science does not confirm supernatural explanations, but it does confirm that human biology is deeply connected to planetary cycles, especially the cycle of day and night created by Earth's rotation. The Earth rotates slowly like a sleeping giant turning in space. This rotation creates alternating periods of sunlight and darkness. Human circadian rhythms evolved to follow this natural planetary clock. Inside the human body exists a biological timekeeper known as the circadian clock, which controls sleep timing, hormone release, and body temperature regulation. When this internal clock is disrupted, humans experience fatigue and confusion. The circadian rhythm is influenced by sunlight exposure. When sunlight enters the eyes, special light-sensitive cells send signals to the brain's biological clock center. This process tells the body that it is time to stay awake and active. As sunlight disappears, the brain begins preparing for sleep. This ancient biological system evolved millions of years ago when early life forms needed to survive environmental changes between day and night. From a cosmic perspective, sleep can be compared to planetary shadow cycles. Just as the moon controls ocean tides through gravitational force, sleep is influenced by environmental darkness and light patterns. The moon itself has long been associated with sleep and dreams in human culture. People often feel calmer under moonlight because of its soft, reflective glow. Scientists studying sleep and astronomy have discovered interesting parallels between brain wave patterns and cosmic wave patterns. Brain waves during deep sleep resemble slow oscillations found in cosmic radiation patterns moving through space. While this may be a mathematical similarity rather than direct physical connection, it creates a poetic image of humans being small universes inside larger universes. When humans sleep, their perception of time changes dramatically. Dreams can feel like hours even if only minutes pass in real time. This is because the brain processes dream experiences differently from waking reality. Memory and imagination combine to create emotional story sequences inside the subconscious mind. Some dreams feel like flying through space. These dreams may symbolize the human desire for freedom and exploration. Humans have always looked at the stars and dreamed of traveling beyond Earth. Sleep dreams may act as psychological preparation for exploration instincts embedded deep inside human evolution. The cosmic connection of sleep also appears in scientific studies of cellular biology. Every cell in the human body follows rhythmic patterns similar to planetary motion. Cellular repair processes become more active during sleep. This means that while humans sleep, their bodies are quietly performing microscopic construction work, repairing DNA damage and rebuilding tissues. Sleep also plays a role in emotional cosmic balance. Stress and anxiety can feel like mental storms, while good sleep feels like calm cosmic weather. People who sleep well often report better emotional resilience, similar to how planets maintain orbital stability around stars. In space, astronauts experience sleep disruption because of microgravity and constant sunlight exposure outside Earth's atmosphere. Their sleep cycles become irregular because natural environmental signals are missing. This shows how deeply human biology depends on planetary environments. The universe itself may not sleep in the human sense, but it follows expansion and contraction cycles. Galaxies collide and merge, then settle into stable structures again. These cosmic transformations mirror biological rest and recovery cycles inside living organisms. Sleep is therefore more than survival. It is participation in universal rhythm. When humans sleep, they become part of a larger natural orchestra where planets, stars, and biological life all follow slow, harmonious timing. As night deepens, the universe appears quieter, but in reality, cosmic activity continues silently. Black holes consume matter, stars continue burning, and galaxies slowly drift through dark space. Humanity sleeps inside this vast cosmic motion like small glowing consciousness islands inside darkness. Dreams begin to form like soft starlight inside human imagination. Long before cities, technology, and artificial lights existed, sleep was a survival strategy written deep inside human DNA. Early humans lived in dangerous natural environments where night was not peaceful but mysterious and threatening. Darkness meant predators, unknown sounds, and invisible movement inside forests and savannas. Sleep patterns evolved slowly as humans learned how to survive under night skies filled with danger and mystery. Ancient humans rarely slept for long continuous hours like modern humans. Scientists believe they practiced segmented sleep, meaning they slept in 2 phases. They would sleep for a few hours after sunset, wake up for a short period during the night, then return to sleep before sunrise. During these waking periods, they would stay near firelight, share stories, guard camps, and maintain social connections. Fire became one of humanity's earliest sleep safety technologies. Firelight was not only protection but also psychological comfort. The warm orange glow of fire reduced fear responses inside the human brain. Modern neuroscience shows that soft warm lighting can still produce relaxing emotional effects similar to prehistoric fire environments. Humans are naturally programmed to feel safe near controlled light sources because early survival depended on fire protection. Night sounds played an important role in shaping human sleep behavior. Early humans had extremely sensitive hearing during sleep. Even small environmental sounds could wake them quickly. This was necessary because predators such as large wild animals often hunted during nighttime. Humans who could wake up quickly had higher survival chances and were more likely to pass down genetic traits related to light sleep sensitivity. Sleep evolution also influenced social behavior. Humans began sleeping in groups for protection. Group sleeping created early social bonding systems. People would sleep close together to share body warmth and increase survival chances during cold nights. This behavior still exists in modern society through emotional comfort seeking and family sleeping patterns. Dreams also played a mysterious role in ancient survival psychology. Many early civilizations believed dreams were prophetic messages from ancestors or spirits. While modern science does not support supernatural explanations, dreams may have served evolutionary purposes. Dreaming allowed the brain to simulate danger scenarios, practice survival responses, and strengthen emotional memory processing. Early humans also had to adapt to seasonal sleep changes. During winter seasons, nights were longer, which meant longer rest periods. During summer seasons, humans became more active because daylight lasted longer. This seasonal sleep adaptation is still visible in modern human behavior, especially in regions with extreme daylight variation. Evolution also shaped human fear responses during sleep. The human brain developed a protective system that keeps part of the brain slightly alert during sleep. This is called the sentinel brain mechanism. It allows humans to wake quickly if danger is detected. This mechanism is similar to how animals sleep with partial brain awareness. Modern sleep research suggests that early humans likely slept in elevated locations or protected areas. They may have slept on tree branches, cave entrances, or natural high ground to avoid predators. This influenced modern human preference for safe, enclosed sleeping environments such as bedrooms with locked doors. The development of agriculture changed sleep forever. When humans began farming, they needed to wake up earlier to manage crops. This created more structured sleep schedules. Civilizations slowly transformed natural sleep rhythms into work-based sleep cycles. Industrialization further changed sleep patterns. Artificial lighting allowed humans to stay awake longer. While this increased productivity, It also disrupted natural circadian rhythms. Modern humans often sleep less than their ancestors because of technological and social pressure. However, human biology still remembers ancient sleep patterns. Many people feel sleepy shortly after sunset even in modern cities. This is biological memory from prehistoric survival systems still embedded inside DNA. Sleep is therefore a living fossil of human evolution. Every time a person sleeps, they are participating in a biological ritual that helped humanity survive for hundreds of thousands of years. As night covered prehistoric landscapes, early humans would sit near fires, listening to wind moving through trees. Stars above would shine like silent guardians watching over sleeping tribes. The night was dangerous, but it was also sacred and peaceful. Today, humans sleep inside secure homes, protected from predators. But inside the brain, ancient survival instincts still exist. The fear of darkness, the comfort of warmth, and the need for safe sleeping spaces all come from prehistoric ancestors. Sleep is not just rest. It is evolutionary memory repeating itself inside modern human life. Modern civilization has given humanity comfort, knowledge, and connection, but it has also silently disrupted natural sleep patterns. Technology has become a powerful force shaping human behavior, especially sleep habits. In ancient times, sleep was guided by natural sunlight and darkness cycles. Today, glowing screens, social media notifications, and endless digital entertainment compete with the biological need for rest. The biggest technological enemy of sleep is artificial blue light. Screens from smartphones, computers, and televisions emit blue wavelength light that tricks the human brain into believing it is still daytime. When blue light enters the eyes at night, the brain reduces melatonin production. Melatonin is the chemical responsible for initiating sleep signals inside the body. Without enough melatonin, falling asleep becomes more difficult and sleep quality decreases. Modern sleep problems are not just about falling asleep, but also about staying asleep. Many people experience fragmented sleep because they check phones during the night. Each notification acts like a small psychological alarm, activating the brain's attention systems. The brain interprets notifications as social survival signals, because humans evolved to react quickly to social communication. This evolutionary behavior makes digital devices psychologically addictive. Social media platforms are designed to keep users engaged for long periods. Infinite scrolling features create a psychological loop similar to gambling reward systems. Every new post creates a small dopamine release, which makes the brain want to continue scrolling. This dopamine cycle can delay bedtime because the brain prefers short-term rewards over long-term health benefits. Sleep is often sacrificed for digital stimulation. Gaming technology also affects sleep cycles. Video games create highly stimulating environments that increase adrenaline and cognitive excitement. When players stop gaming late at night, their brains may still remain in high alert mode. This makes it harder to transition into relaxation and sleep states. Competitive games especially increase emotional arousal, which delays natural sleep onset. Streaming platforms have also changed sleep culture. People now experience what scientists call binge sleep delay syndrome. Instead of sleeping at regular times, people watch multiple episodes of shows late into the night. The next episode autoplay feature is psychologically powerful because humans naturally want story closure. This keeps viewers awake even when their bodies are tired. Work culture has also been transformed by technology. Remote working, online meetings, and constant email communication blur the boundary between work time and rest time. Many people feel pressure to stay available even during night hours. This creates chronic stress, which increases cortisol levels and reduces sleep quality. Smartphones are especially powerful sleep disruptors because they are often the last thing people see before sleeping and the first thing they see after waking up. This creates a psychological dependency loop where sleep becomes secondary to digital life. Sleep researchers recommend keeping devices outside bedrooms to protect natural sleep environments. Technology does not only affect sleep quantity but also sleep depth. Deep sleep stages are extremely important for physical and mental recovery. However, excessive screen exposure can reduce deep sleep duration. This leads to morning fatigue even after long hours of sleep. Despite these challenges, technology can also help improve sleep if used wisely. Sleep tracking devices and smart health applications help people understand sleep patterns. Some technologies use calming sound environments like rain sounds, ocean waves, or soft music to help the brain transition into sleep mode. Many scientists are now studying how to design technology that works with human biology instead of against it. Future devices may automatically reduce brightness and shift color tones at night to mimic natural sunset light patterns. The most important lesson about technology and sleep is balance. Technology itself is not harmful, but misuse can disrupt biological rhythms that have evolved over millions of years. Humans must learn to control technology rather than let technology control human sleep patterns. As night falls in modern cities, millions of blue lights shine from windows, phones, and digital screens. People move between virtual worlds and physical reality. But inside their bodies, ancient biological clocks still follow the rhythm of night and day. Sleep remains humanity's most natural healing technology, older than any modern invention. The challenge of modern life is learning how to sleep peacefully inside a digital world. Sleep deprivation is one of the most silent health challenges of modern civilization. Unlike physical injuries that show visible signs, lack of sleep slowly weakens the body and mind from inside. Sleep is like a hidden maintenance system for human biology, and when this system is ignored, both mental and physical health begin to decline gradually. When a person does not get enough sleep, the brain becomes less efficient at processing information. Attention span decreases, and decision-making becomes slower. People may feel mentally foggy, as if their thoughts are moving through thick emotional mist. Reaction time also slows down, which can be dangerous during activities that require focus, such as driving or operating machines. One of the first noticeable effects of sleep deprivation is emotional instability. The brain's emotional control centers become less active when sleep is limited. Small problems may feel much bigger than they actually are. People may become more irritable, sensitive, or anxious. This happens because the brain's emotional regulation system depends heavily on proper sleep cycles. Chronic sleep deprivation also affects memory formation. During sleep, memories are transferred from short-term storage to long-term memory networks. When sleep is interrupted, this memory consolidation process becomes weaker. Students who study late at night without sleeping often forget information faster because their brains cannot properly organize knowledge. Physical health is also strongly affected by lack of sleep. The immune system becomes weaker, making the body more vulnerable to infections. Sleep helps immune cells produce protective proteins that fight viruses and bacteria. Without sufficient sleep, the body's natural defense system becomes slower and less effective. Hormonal balance is deeply connected to sleep. Sleep deprivation increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which prepares the body for emergency survival situations. While this is useful in short-term danger situations, chronic cortisol elevation can lead to long-term health problems such as hypertension and heart disease. Another dangerous effect of sleep deprivation is increased appetite and weight gain. When people do not sleep enough, hunger hormones become imbalanced. The body increases production of ghrelin, which stimulates hunger, while reducing leptin, which signals fullness. This hormonal imbalance can lead to unhealthy eating habits and metabolic problems. Sleep deprivation also affects visual and cognitive perception. People may experience slower visual processing, difficulty focusing on objects, and reduced spatial awareness. In extreme cases, severe sleep deprivation can cause hallucination-like experiences because the brain starts mixing dreamlike imagery with reality perception. Mental health disorders are closely linked with chronic sleep loss. Anxiety and depression symptoms often worsen when sleep is poor. Scientists believe this is because sleep helps regulate emotional neural pathways. Without sleep, negative emotional memories may become more dominant in the brain. Heart health is another area affected by sleep deprivation. During sleep, blood pressure naturally decreases, allowing the cardiovascular system to rest. If someone consistently sleeps poorly, their blood pressure may remain elevated, increasing the risk of heart disease over time. Sleep deprivation also reduces creativity. Many creative ideas are formed when the brain enters relaxed thinking states. Without sleep, the brain remains stuck in rigid logical thinking patterns. This is why many artists, scientists, and writers emphasize the importance of good sleep for creativity. Microsleep episodes are another dangerous symptom. When extremely tired, the brain may shut down for a few seconds without warning. These microsleep moments can be extremely dangerous during activities that require constant attention. Modern society often glorifies productivity over sleep, but science clearly shows that sleep is essential for long-term performance. Athletes, students, and professionals perform better when they maintain healthy sleep schedules. Long-term sleep deprivation can even change brain structure. Studies show that chronic lack of sleep may reduce gray matter volume in important cognitive regions. This can affect learning ability and emotional intelligence over time. Despite these dangers, sleep deprivation is often ignored because it develops slowly. People may feel they can function normally on less sleep, but hidden biological damage may still occur inside the body. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity as important as food and water. Humans cannot replace sleep with caffeine, energy drinks, or willpower alone. These can temporarily mask fatigue but cannot restore lost biological restoration processes. As night approaches, the body sends stronger sleep signals, reminding humans that rest is essential for survival. The body is constantly communicating with the brain, asking for recovery and balance. Good sleep is not just about living longer. It is about living better, thinking clearer, and feeling emotionally stronger. Dreams are one of the most mysterious experiences in human existence. Every night, when the body falls asleep, the mind enters a private theater of imagination where reality rules do not always apply. People can fly through skies, walk through endless cities, meet unknown faces, or relive memories from childhood. Dreams feel real while they are happening, yet they disappear quickly after waking, like water slipping through fingers. Scientists believe dreams mainly occur during rapid eye movement sleep, a stage where brain activity becomes similar to wakefulness. During this phase, the brain creates vivid sensory experiences using stored memories, emotions, and subconscious thoughts. The eyes move rapidly beneath closed eyelids as if they are watching invisible cinematic scenes inside the mind. Dreams may help humans process emotional experiences. If someone experiences stress during the day, their dreams may contain symbolic representations of anxiety. These symbolic images are not always literal. Instead, the brain transforms emotional energy into visual storytelling. This may help the brain reduce emotional pressure by releasing suppressed feelings during sleep. Some dreams feel peaceful, like floating through soft clouds or walking through quiet forests. These dreams often occur when the mind is relaxed and emotionally balanced. Other dreams can feel chaotic or frightening. Nightmares are often connected to stress, trauma, or fear processing inside the subconscious mind. Nightmares may actually serve protective psychological functions by helping the brain practice responses to danger situations. One of the most fascinating dream experiences is lucid dreaming. In lucid dreaming, a person becomes aware that they are dreaming while still inside the dream. This allows some control over dream events. People may learn to fly intentionally, change dream environments, or interact with dream characters consciously. Lucid dreaming is still being studied by neuroscience researchers. Some scientists believe lucid dreaming occurs when parts of the brain responsible for self-awareness become partially active during REM sleep. Normally, self-awareness systems are reduced during dreaming, but in lucid dreaming, these systems remain partially awake. Training for lucid dreaming often involves reality check techniques. People may practice asking themselves whether they are dreaming during daytime activities. This habit sometimes carries into dreams, allowing the mind to recognize dream environments. Dreams can also be influenced by daily experiences. Watching movies, playing games, or reading stories before sleep can shape dream imagery. The brain often uses familiar visual information to construct dream environments. Some scientists believe dreams may help creativity. Many scientific discoveries and artistic ideas have been inspired by dreams. The relaxed dream state allows the brain to make unusual connections between ideas that are normally separated during logical thinking. Dreams also help with emotional memory processing. Traumatic memories may become less intense when processed through dream imagery over time. Sleep provides psychological healing opportunities that are difficult to replicate while awake. Not everyone remembers their dreams. Dream recall depends on how easily the brain transitions between sleep and wakefulness. People who wake up slowly may remember dreams better than those who wake suddenly. Sleep environments can also influence dream quality. Quiet, dark, and comfortable sleeping spaces often produce more peaceful dreams. Stressful or noisy environments may increase chaotic dream experiences. Dreams remain scientifically mysterious. Although researchers understand brain activity during dreaming, the subjective experience of dreaming is still difficult to fully explain. Consciousness itself remains one of the greatest scientific mysteries. Some philosophers believe dreams reveal hidden parts of personality. Others believe dreams are random neural signals created during memory processing. The truth may be a combination of biological, psychological, and evolutionary factors. Dreams are like nightly journeys inside the mind. Every person becomes both the storyteller and the audience of their own subconscious cinema. As humans sleep, dreams quietly continue writing stories inside darkness. Night protects imagination until morning light returns. Sleep is not a single continuous state but a carefully structured journey through multiple biological stages. Each night, the human brain travels through repeating sleep cycles, like waves moving across a calm ocean. These cycles are essential for physical restoration, emotional balance, and cognitive processing. Without proper sleep cycling, the body cannot fully recover from daily stress and activity. A typical sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes. During a full night of sleep, humans usually experience 4 to 6 sleep cycles. Each cycle contains different stages of brain activity. These stages are usually divided into light sleep, deep sleep, and rapid eye movement sleep, each playing a unique role in biological maintenance. Light sleep is the first stage after falling asleep. During this phase, brain activity begins slowing down. Muscle tension decreases, and heart rate becomes more stable. Light sleep acts like a transition bridge between wakefulness and deeper unconscious states. People can be easily awakened during this stage because the brain is still partially aware of environmental sounds. After light sleep comes deep sleep, which is one of the most important stages for physical health. During deep sleep, brain waves become slow and powerful, like deep ocean currents moving beneath the surface. This stage is critical for muscle repair, tissue growth, and immune system strengthening. Growth hormone release is highest during deep sleep, which is why children and teenagers need more deep sleep than adults. Deep sleep is also essential for brain detoxification. The brain activates special cleaning processes that remove metabolic waste products accumulated during waking hours. These waste removal systems help protect long-term neurological health. Without deep sleep, cognitive performance gradually declines. Rapid eye movement sleep is the most emotionally and psychologically active sleep stage. During REM sleep, brain activity becomes very similar to wakefulness. The eyes move rapidly under closed eyelids, giving this stage its name. Most vivid dreams occur during REM sleep. REM sleep is extremely important for emotional memory processing. The brain reviews emotional experiences and organizes them into long-term memory storage systems. This helps humans learn from emotional experiences and adapt to social environments. Interestingly, REM sleep is also associated with temporary muscle paralysis. The brain disables voluntary muscle movement during dreaming to prevent people from physically acting out dreams. This protective mechanism helps prevent injuries during sleep. Sleep cycles repeat throughout the night in predictable patterns. Early sleep cycles usually contain more deep sleep, while later cycles contain more REM sleep. This explains why dreams are often more vivid just before waking up in the morning. External factors can disrupt sleep cycles. Noise, light exposure, stress, and temperature changes can interrupt natural sleep progression. Even small disturbances can reset sleep cycle timing, reducing overall sleep quality. Sleep cycle consistency is just as important as sleep duration. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps synchronize internal biological clocks. This improves hormonal balance and mental clarity. Modern sleep research has shown that irregular sleep schedules can confuse circadian rhythms. Shift workers and travelers often experience sleep cycle disruptions due to changing time zones and work schedules. Technology can also affect sleep cycle transitions. Blue light exposure before bedtime can delay the onset of deep sleep. This reduces total recovery time for the body and brain. Scientists continue studying sleep cycles because they play a fundamental role in human health. Some researchers believe future medical treatments may optimize sleep cycles for faster healing and improved mental performance. Sleep cycles are like natural biological music playing inside the human body. Each stage represents a different musical movement: light sleep as soft introduction, deep sleep as powerful harmony, and REM sleep as emotional melody. When sleep cycles complete successfully, humans wake up feeling refreshed, balanced, and mentally clear. Sleep is not just rest. It is a carefully designed biological process of restoration and renewal. As night continues, sleep cycles repeat silently inside the darkness of consciousness. The brain keeps dreaming, healing, and rebuilding life energy. Sleep is one of the most powerful natural emotional healers known to science. While humans sleep, the brain does more than rest. It processes emotional experiences, repairs psychological stress, and restores mental balance. Emotional healing during sleep is similar to a quiet therapist working inside the subconscious mind, helping organize feelings and memories from the day. During waking hours, humans experience emotional stress from work, relationships, social interactions, and personal challenges. These emotional experiences are stored in different parts of the brain. When a person sleeps, the brain begins reviewing these emotional memories in a calmer, more controlled environment. This process helps reduce emotional intensity and improves psychological resilience. The amygdala, which controls fear and emotional reactions, becomes less reactive during good quality sleep. This is why people often feel emotionally stronger and more stable after a good night's rest. Without proper sleep, the amygdala becomes overactive, causing increased anxiety and emotional sensitivity. Sleep also strengthens positive emotional memory. Happy experiences are more easily remembered after sleep because the brain strengthens neural connections related to positive emotions. This is why people often feel more optimistic after waking up from peaceful sleep. Dreams also play a major role in emotional healing. Dreams can act like emotional simulation environments where the brain practices responding to emotional situations. If someone experiences sadness, the brain may create dream scenarios that help process that sadness in symbolic forms. Stress hormones decrease significantly during sleep. Cortisol levels drop, allowing the nervous system to shift from survival mode into recovery mode. Chronic stress without proper sleep can keep the body in a constant state of psychological tension. Sleep therapy is now being studied as a treatment for mental health conditions. Some psychologists use controlled sleep improvement techniques to help patients recover from trauma and anxiety disorders. Improving sleep quality often improves emotional stability without medication in mild cases. Physical relaxation during sleep also contributes to emotional healing. Muscle tension is closely connected to emotional stress. When muscles relax during sleep, the brain receives signals that the body is safe, which further reduces emotional anxiety responses. Human relationships are also influenced by sleep quality. People who sleep well tend to communicate more effectively and react more patiently during social conflicts. Poor sleep can lead to emotional misunderstandings because the brain becomes less capable of interpreting social signals correctly. Sleep deprivation can amplify negative emotions. Small problems may feel overwhelming when the brain is tired. Emotional regulation depends heavily on sleep-dependent neural processing. Meditation and relaxation practices are often recommended before sleep because they help prepare the brain for emotional recovery. Calm breathing, soft music, or peaceful environments can improve emotional sleep quality. Children especially need emotional sleep healing. During childhood development, sleep helps emotional learning and social behavior formation. Emotional memories formed during childhood sleep cycles can influence personality development later in life. Modern psychology increasingly recognizes sleep as a fundamental part of emotional health treatment. Mental health professionals now encourage healthy sleep habits as part of overall psychological therapy strategies. Sleep is nature's emotional reset system. Every night, the brain is given an opportunity to let go of emotional noise and restore inner balance. As humans sleep, emotional wounds slowly heal in silence. Morning light brings emotional clarity and renewed psychological strength. Sleep has always been closely connected to human creativity and intellectual breakthroughs. Many of history's greatest ideas were either discovered during sleep or immediately after waking up. The human brain does not stop thinking when the body is asleep. Instead, it switches into a different type of thinking mode where imagination and memory combine in unexpected ways. During sleep, especially during REM sleep, the brain becomes highly active in creative problem solving. Logical barriers that exist during waking hours become weaker. This allows the brain to connect unrelated ideas, creating new patterns of thought. Creativity is often described as the brain's ability to find hidden connections between experiences, knowledge, and emotions. Many famous scientists and artists have reported receiving ideas through dreams. The relaxed dream state allows subconscious thinking to work freely without logical restrictions. Instead of following strict rules, the dream brain explores possibilities, symbols, and emotional imagery. Sleep also helps with complex problem solving. If someone studies a difficult subject before sleeping, their brain continues processing that information during sleep cycles. This is called offline memory processing. When the person wakes up, solutions may feel clearer because the brain has already been working silently during the night. The relationship between sleep and creativity is also connected to neural network flexibility. During sleep, the brain reorganizes neural connections. This process allows new thought pathways to form. Creativity is often associated with flexible thinking patterns rather than rigid logical thinking alone. Some researchers believe that dreams act as creative simulation environments. The brain can test new ideas, imagine alternative realities, and rehearse future situations inside dreams. This may have helped early humans develop survival strategies and social intelligence. Artists often use sleep to enhance creativity. Many creative professionals maintain regular sleep schedules to improve artistic inspiration. Relaxed mental states often produce more imaginative thinking than stressed mental states. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can significantly reduce creativity. Tired brains struggle to make innovative connections between ideas. Instead of creative thinking, sleep-deprived brains tend to focus on repetitive logical tasks. Another interesting connection between sleep and creativity is emotional inspiration. Emotions are powerful drivers of artistic creativity. Since sleep helps process emotions, it indirectly enhances artistic expression. Music, painting, writing, and storytelling are often influenced by emotional dream experiences. Modern neuroscience suggests that creativity may be a byproduct of sleep memory reorganization. As the brain sorts through memories, it sometimes creates new combinations of ideas that can feel like sudden inspiration. Problem-solving dreams are particularly interesting. Some people report dreaming about solutions to problems they were working on before sleep. This happens because the brain continues processing information without conscious distraction. Sleep also improves language creativity. Vocabulary learning, writing skills, and communication abilities improve when sleep is consistent. Language memory networks become stronger during sleep-based consolidation processes. Even business innovation is influenced by sleep quality. Leaders and innovators often make better strategic decisions after proper rest because sleep improves emotional intelligence and long-term planning ability. Creative genius is not just about intelligence. It is about allowing the brain enough rest time to reorganize knowledge and emotions effectively. Sleep is like a silent workshop where ideas are built slowly but powerfully. In a modern world obsessed with productivity, Sleep is often underestimated. But science continues to show that sleep is one of the greatest tools for unlocking human potential. As night continues, creativity continues working quietly inside the human mind. Dreams continue writing invisible ideas inside darkness. Morning light often reveals creative solutions born during sleep. Sleep is not unique to humans. Every creature in the animal kingdom follows its own sleep patterns, shaped by evolution, survival needs, and environmental conditions. From tiny insects to giant ocean mammals, sleep exists as a universal biological law. However, animals do not sleep in the same way humans do. Each species has developed unique sleep strategies to survive in their natural habitats. Some animals sleep for extremely long hours. Others sleep in short bursts throughout the day and night. For example, animals that are prey to larger predators often sleep lightly and stay alert even while resting. Their brains remain partially active to detect danger signals. This type of sleep is sometimes called vigilant sleep. Predators, on the other hand, can afford to sleep longer because they are usually less vulnerable. Large carnivores often sleep many hours per day to conserve energy. Hunting requires large amounts of physical strength, so long sleep periods help maintain energy balance. Marine animals have some of the most fascinating sleep behaviors. Dolphins, for example, sleep using only one hemisphere of their brain at a time. This is called unihemispheric sleep. While one side of the brain rests, the other side stays awake to control breathing and monitor ocean threats. This allows dolphins to swim and breathe consciously even during rest. Birds also display amazing sleep adaptations. Some migrating birds can sleep while flying long distances. They enter short sleep microrest states that allow them to maintain flight navigation while still resting their brains. This evolutionary adaptation helps birds survive long migration journeys across continents and oceans. Insects also sleep, though their sleep patterns are very different from mammals. Fruit flies, for example, experience sleep-like states where their movement decreases and their responsiveness to external stimuli reduces. Scientists study insect sleep because their simple nervous systems help researchers understand basic sleep biology. Cats are known for sleeping extremely long hours. Domestic cats can sleep up to 16 hours per day. This behavior comes from their ancestral hunting lifestyle. Hunting small prey requires sudden bursts of energy followed by long recovery rest periods. Elephants sleep surprisingly little compared to their body size. They may only sleep a few hours per day in the wild. This is likely because they need to stay constantly alert to environmental threats and food availability challenges. Some animals even sleep while standing. Horses can lock their leg joints to support their body weight while resting. This allows them to quickly escape danger if needed. Sleep also plays an important role in animal learning and memory. Studies show that animals that experience sleep deprivation show reduced learning ability. Sleep helps animals remember locations of food sources, migration paths, and social group relationships. Evolution has shaped animal sleep duration based on survival needs. Animals in safe environments tend to sleep longer. Animals in dangerous environments tend to sleep in shorter, lighter cycles. Hibernation is another extreme form of sleep-like biological behavior. During hibernation, some animals dramatically reduce body temperature, heart rate, and metabolic activity. This allows them to survive long winter seasons with limited food resources. Sleep is therefore not just rest. It is an adaptive survival strategy across species. Evolution has designed sleep differently for every ecological environment. Even social behavior among animals is influenced by sleep patterns. Many social animals sleep in groups for protection. Group sleeping also strengthens social bonding and communication within animal communities. Studying animal sleep helps scientists understand human sleep better. Humans share many biological sleep features with mammals because of shared evolutionary ancestry. The animal kingdom shows that sleep is one of the oldest biological behaviors on Earth. It existed long before complex brains and advanced nervous systems evolved. As night falls across forests, oceans, and savannas, millions of animals enter their own versions of sleep. Some rest deeply. Some remain partially alert. Some continue moving while resting their brains. Sleep connects all living creatures in a shared biological rhythm of survival and recovery. The natural world sleeps in harmony with the planet's rotation, and life continues quietly through the darkness. The future of sleep science is becoming one of the most exciting frontiers of medical and technological innovation. Scientists are now developing advanced technologies that can monitor, improve, and even optimize human sleep quality. In the future, sleep may no longer be something people simply experience. It may become something that can be scientifically enhanced and controlled for better health and performance. One of the most promising areas of sleep technology is artificial intelligence-based sleep monitoring. Smart devices can now track heart rate, breathing patterns, body movement, and brain activity during sleep. These devices can provide detailed reports about sleep quality, sleep cycle efficiency, and potential health risks. Future systems may even predict sleep problems before symptoms appear. Brain-computer interface technology may also revolutionize sleep science. Researchers are exploring ways to directly communicate with the brain during sleep using controlled electrical signals. This could help improve dream control, emotional healing, and memory learning processes during sleep cycles. Smart mattresses are another developing technology. These mattresses can automatically adjust temperature, firmness, and pressure based on body movement during sleep. Maintaining optimal body temperature is extremely important for deep sleep quality. Light therapy technology is also advancing. Future bedroom environments may automatically change lighting color temperatures based on circadian rhythm timing. Warm light tones may be used before sleep, while bright daylight-like lighting may be used in the morning to help natural waking processes. Some researchers are studying the possibility of sleep learning. This concept involves presenting educational audio content during specific sleep stages. While controversial, some early studies suggest the brain can form weak associations with information during sleep memory processing phases. Pharmaceutical sleep science is also evolving. Scientists are developing safer sleep medications that do not disrupt natural sleep architecture. Traditional sleeping pills sometimes reduce deep sleep quality, but new medications aim to support natural biological sleep cycles. Virtual reality technology may also be used for sleep relaxation therapy. Calm virtual environments such as peaceful beaches, forests, or space landscapes could help reduce stress before bedtime. This could help people suffering from anxiety-related sleep disorders. Future cities may even be designed to support human sleep biology. Urban planners are studying how noise reduction, light pollution control, and nighttime environmental design can improve public sleep health. Wearable sleep technology is becoming more advanced. Future wearable devices may measure brainwave patterns in real time. This would allow users to understand exactly which sleep stage they are currently experiencing. Scientists are also studying genetic sleep optimization. Some research focuses on understanding how DNA influences sleep duration and sleep quality. In the future, personalized sleep medicine may be developed based on genetic information. Space exploration is also driving sleep research innovation. Astronauts face unique sleep challenges due to microgravity and constant sunlight exposure. Future space missions will require advanced sleep technology to maintain astronaut health during long space travel. Artificial dream simulation is another futuristic concept. Some researchers are studying ways to help people control dream environments using technology-assisted neural stimulation. This could potentially help treat trauma or improve creative problem-solving. Despite technological advancements, scientists agree that natural sleep will always remain essential. Technology can assist sleep, but cannot replace biological sleep functions completely. The future of sleep science is about harmony between biology and technology. Humans may soon be able to optimize sleep scientifically while still respecting natural evolutionary sleep rhythms. Sleep may become one of the most important fields of future human health engineering. As technology advances, humanity continues searching for better ways to protect the most natural human experience: peaceful sleep. The future of sleep is not about reducing sleep time, but improving sleep quality. Sleep and meditation are deeply connected through the science of calm consciousness. While sleep is a natural biological process, meditation is a controlled mental relaxation technique. Both states allow the brain to move away from stress and enter peaceful awareness zones. Many ancient spiritual traditions believed sleep and meditation were two paths leading to the same inner silence of the mind. Meditation before sleep has been practiced for thousands of years. When people meditate before bedtime, their breathing becomes slower, heart rate decreases, and brain activity shifts toward relaxation patterns. This helps the nervous system transition smoothly from wakefulness to sleep. Modern neuroscience supports this ancient wisdom by showing that meditation reduces stress hormone levels and improves sleep onset time. The spiritual science of sleep often describes sleep as a journey into inner consciousness. Some traditions believe dreams are symbolic messages from deeper parts of the mind. While science does not confirm supernatural interpretations, psychological research does show that dreams reflect emotional and memory processing inside the subconscious brain. Breathing techniques are especially powerful for sleep preparation. Slow, deep breathing sends signals to the brain that the body is safe. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system. When this system becomes active, stress responses decrease and sleep becomes easier to achieve. Many meditation practices focus on mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to present moment sensations without judgment. When people practice mindfulness before sleep, racing thoughts often slow down. The brain stops replaying future worries or past regrets and instead focuses on simple breathing rhythms. Some spiritual scientists compare meditation sleep preparation to gently turning off a bright light inside the mind. Instead of suddenly forcing sleep, meditation allows consciousness to slowly fade into natural rest. This creates deeper and more peaceful sleep experiences. Sleep quality often improves when emotional stress is released before bedtime. Writing thoughts in a journal, listening to soft music, or practicing gratitude thinking can help the brain transition into sleep-friendly emotional states. The connection between meditation and dreaming is also interesting. People who meditate regularly sometimes report more vivid and controlled dreams. Some researchers believe meditation increases self-awareness inside dream states, which may increase chances of lucid dreaming experiences. Relaxing environments also support spiritual sleep science. Quiet spaces, soft temperature conditions, and gentle darkness help the brain feel safe enough to enter deep sleep stages. Human biology is still strongly connected to natural environmental signals from ancient evolutionary history. Ancient cultures often linked sleep with spiritual renewal. Night was seen as a time when the mind could release daily burdens and restore spiritual balance. Modern science may describe this differently, but the psychological benefits remain similar. Sleep meditation is now used in modern therapy treatments. People suffering from anxiety or insomnia are often taught relaxation sleep techniques. These methods help reduce overthinking patterns that often delay sleep onset. Music also plays an important role in sleep meditation science. Slow rhythmic sounds can synchronize brain waves into calmer patterns. This phenomenon is sometimes called brainwave entrainment. Soft repetitive sounds help guide the brain toward relaxation states. Sleep is therefore not only physical recovery but also mental and emotional purification. Meditation helps prepare the mind for this nightly purification process. As night deepens, consciousness slowly drifts away from physical awareness. Thoughts become softer. Emotions become calmer. The mind gently enters the world of dreams. Sleep and meditation together create a peaceful bridge between waking life and subconscious imagination. Silence becomes the language of the sleeping mind. Memory is one of the most important functions of sleep. Every night, while the body rests, the brain continues organizing information like a massive library sorting millions of books. Sleep helps determine which memories should be stored permanently and which memories should be forgotten. This process is essential for learning, adaptation, and emotional stability. Scientists call this process memory consolidation. During wakefulness, the brain collects new information from experiences, conversations, and observations. But these memories are stored temporarily in short-term memory regions. During sleep, Especially during deep sleep and REM sleep, the brain transfers important memories into long-term storage networks. The hippocampus plays a critical role in memory processing. This part of the brain acts like a temporary storage center. During sleep, the hippocampus communicates with the cortex to permanently store information. This is why students who sleep after studying often perform better in exams compared to those who stay awake all night studying. Sleep also helps strengthen skill-based learning. Physical skills like playing musical instruments, sports movements, and handwriting improve after sleep. Muscle memory is partially controlled by brain motor learning processes that continue working during sleep cycles. Emotional memory is also strongly influenced by sleep. The brain does not only store facts but also stores emotional experiences connected to those facts. Sleep helps separate emotional intensity from memory content. This allows people to remember experiences without feeling overwhelming emotional pain. Forgetting is also an important part of memory science. The brain does not need to remember everything. Sleep helps remove unnecessary information, similar to cleaning old files from a computer system. This improves cognitive efficiency and prevents mental overload. Dreams may also be connected to memory processing. Some scientists believe dreams are created when the brain experiments with memory fragments. The brain mixes new experiences with old memories to create symbolic dream narratives. This may help strengthen creative thinking and emotional processing. Sleep also improves attention and focus memory. After good sleep, the brain can process information faster and more accurately. Reaction time improves, which is important for daily activities such as driving, working, and studying. Sleep deprivation severely damages memory performance. When people do not sleep enough, the brain cannot properly transfer memories into long-term storage. This leads to forgetfulness and difficulty learning new information. Children require more sleep than adults because their brains are actively developing new neural connections. Sleep supports brain growth and learning ability during early life stages. Memory science is also important for understanding aging. Older adults who maintain good sleep quality often experience slower cognitive decline. Scientists are studying how sleep improvement may help protect against memory-related diseases. Technology is now being used to improve memory sleep science. Some researchers are exploring ways to use sound stimulation during sleep to strengthen memory learning. However, this research is still experimental. Sleep is therefore one of the most powerful learning tools available to humans. It allows the brain to reorganize knowledge, strengthen skills, and protect emotional health. Every night, the brain continues learning even while the body rests. Sleep is silent education happening inside the mind. Morning light brings knowledge that was processed in darkness. Sleep is one of the most powerful natural healing processes for the human body. While people sleep, their bodies enter repair mode, working like a biological construction system repairing damage caused by daily physical activity, stress, and environmental exposure. Without sleep, the body cannot maintain long-term physical health. One of the most important physical benefits of sleep is muscle recovery. During deep sleep stages, the body releases growth hormones that help repair muscle tissues and strengthen bones. This is especially important for children, teenagers, athletes, and people who perform physical labor. The immune system is also highly active during sleep. Sleep helps immune cells produce protective proteins called cytokines. These proteins help fight infections, viruses, and harmful bacteria. People who sleep well often recover faster from illness compared to people who suffer from chronic sleep deprivation. Sleep also plays a critical role in cardiovascular health. During sleep, heart rate and blood pressure naturally decrease. This gives the heart and blood vessels time to rest and recover from daytime activity stress. Chronic lack of sleep can increase the risk of hypertension and heart disease. Hormonal balance is strongly connected to sleep quality. Sleep regulates important hormones related to metabolism, hunger, stress, and growth. Poor sleep can disrupt hormonal balance and lead to metabolic disorders. Metabolism is also affected by sleep. The body processes energy more efficiently when sleep is consistent. Sleep deprivation can slow metabolism and increase cravings for high-calorie foods. This is because hunger hormones become imbalanced. Skin health is another surprising benefit of sleep. Many people call sleep natural beauty therapy. During sleep, skin cells regenerate and repair damage caused by sunlight and pollution. Lack of sleep can cause dark circles, skin dullness, and faster visible aging. Sleep also improves physical coordination. Motor control systems in the brain recover during sleep, helping improve balance, movement precision, and reflex speed. Athletes often prioritize sleep as part of their training programs. Many professional sports teams now include sleep science experts to optimize athlete performance. Better sleep leads to faster reaction times and improved endurance. Pain perception is also reduced during good sleep. Chronic pain patients often experience higher pain sensitivity when sleep quality is poor. Sleep helps regulate nervous system sensitivity. Detoxification processes inside the body also become more active during sleep. The liver and other organs process toxins more efficiently during rest periods. This helps maintain internal chemical balance. Growth and development depend heavily on sleep. Children and teenagers require more sleep because their bodies are still growing. Sleep supports bone development and hormonal growth processes. Exercise performance is strongly linked to sleep quality. People who sleep well have more energy for physical activity and recover faster after exercise. Sleep is therefore one of the most important pillars of physical health. It is just as important as nutrition and exercise for maintaining long-term well-being. Modern lifestyles often sacrifice sleep for productivity, but science shows that sleep actually improves productivity by maintaining physical and mental performance. Sleep is the body's natural repair medicine. Every night, biology quietly rebuilds strength inside the human body. Morning brings a stronger, healthier version of the self. Modern life moves faster than ever before. Cities never truly sleep, technology keeps humans constantly connected, and work pressure continues even after the sun sets. While civilization has improved comfort and productivity, it has also increased psychological stress, which directly affects sleep quality. Sleep and stress exist in a delicate biological balance. Stress is the body's natural survival response to danger. When humans feel threatened, the brain activates a fight-or-flight system. This releases adrenaline and cortisol hormones, preparing the body for quick action. In short-term danger situations, this response is useful. However, modern life often keeps stress systems active for long periods, which disrupts sleep cycles. Work pressure is one of the biggest sleep disruptors in modern society. Many people continue thinking about work problems even after going to bed. The brain struggles to switch from problem-solving mode into relaxation mode. This mental overactivity delays sleep onset and reduces sleep quality. Financial stress also affects sleep. Economic uncertainty can create constant mental worry. The brain keeps searching for solutions to future problems, which prevents peaceful sleep states. Psychological stress is often more damaging to sleep than physical stress. Social pressure from digital platforms also contributes to stress-related sleep problems. People compare their lives with online social media representations of success and happiness. This comparison often creates anxiety, which keeps the brain emotionally active at night. Urban environments create additional sleep challenges. Noise pollution from traffic, construction, and nightlife activities can interrupt natural sleep patterns. Light pollution from streetlights and buildings can also interfere with melatonin production. Family responsibilities also influence sleep quality. Parents often sacrifice sleep for children's needs. While this is emotionally meaningful, long-term sleep deprivation can damage physical and mental health. Chronic stress and poor sleep often create a dangerous feedback loop. Stress causes poor sleep, and poor sleep increases stress sensitivity. Breaking this cycle is important for long-term health. Relaxation techniques can help break stress sleep cycles. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, and calm music can help reduce stress hormone levels. These practices help shift the brain from alert survival mode into peaceful sleep mode. Time management is also important for sleep health. Creating consistent bedtime routines helps train the brain to prepare for sleep automatically. The brain likes predictable patterns because they reduce uncertainty stress. Nature exposure also improves sleep quality. Natural environments with trees, water, and fresh air help reduce stress hormones. Many psychologists recommend spending time in natural environments to improve mental relaxation. Technology addiction is another modern stress factor. Constant notifications keep the brain in alert mode. This prevents the nervous system from entering deep relaxation states necessary for sleep. Sleep is often sacrificed in modern culture because productivity is valued more than rest. However, science shows that long-term productivity actually improves with good sleep quality. Stress will always exist in human life, but sleep helps protect the mind and body from stress damage. Sleep acts like a psychological shield against emotional chaos. As night spreads across modern cities, people continue fighting invisible battles with stress inside their minds. But sleep quietly waits as a natural healing sanctuary. The body and mind both need silence to survive modern life. Sleep is humanity's natural defense against modern chaos. Sleep is one of the most powerful natural factors influencing human lifespan. Scientists studying aging have discovered that people who maintain healthy sleep habits often live longer and experience better quality of life during old age. Sleep is not just about daily recovery, it is also about protecting the body from long-term biological aging damage. Aging is partly caused by cellular wear and tear. Every day, the human body experiences microscopic damage from metabolism, environmental exposure, and stress. Sleep helps slow down this damage by activating repair processes inside cells. During deep sleep, the body increases production of repair proteins that help maintain tissue health. Telomeres are important structures related to aging science. These structures protect DNA strands from damage. Poor sleep quality has been linked with faster telomere shortening. When telomeres become too short, cells lose their ability to divide and repair properly, which accelerates aging. Sleep also protects brain health during aging. Older adults who maintain consistent sleep schedules tend to experience slower cognitive decline. Sleep helps protect memory networks and emotional processing systems inside the brain. Chronic sleep deprivation has been associated with higher risk of age-related diseases. Conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and neurological disorders are more common among people who consistently sleep poorly. Sleep helps regulate metabolic and hormonal systems that protect against these diseases. Growth hormone production, which is important even in adulthood, occurs mainly during deep sleep. This hormone helps maintain muscle strength, bone density, and skin elasticity. Good sleep therefore contributes to physical appearance and physical vitality during aging. Inflammation is another factor connected to aging. Chronic inflammation can accelerate disease development and aging processes. Sleep helps reduce inflammatory markers inside the body. This is one reason why sleep is considered a natural anti-aging process. Mental aging is also influenced by sleep quality. People who sleep well tend to maintain better emotional stability and cognitive flexibility as they grow older. Sleep protects the brain from stress-related neural damage. Longevity researchers often include sleep quality as a key factor when studying long-life populations. Many long-lived communities around the world share common lifestyle traits such as consistent sleep schedules, low-stress lifestyles, and strong social connections. Sleep also supports hormonal balance related to aging. Hormones controlling metabolism, stress response, and reproductive health depend on proper sleep cycles. Disrupted sleep can accelerate biological aging markers. Skin aging is also connected to sleep health. During sleep, skin cells regenerate and repair damage caused by ultraviolet radiation and pollution. People who consistently sleep well often maintain healthier skin appearance over time. Longevity is not only about living longer but living healthier. Sleep helps people maintain physical strength, emotional stability, and cognitive clarity during older age. Scientists believe future anti-aging therapies may focus on improving sleep quality rather than only developing medical treatments. Sleep science may become one of the most important fields in longevity research. Sleep is nature's anti-aging technology. It slows biological aging while restoring energy and vitality. As time moves forward, sleep continues protecting human life from the invisible effects of aging. The night becomes a natural fountain of biological youth. Sleep disorders are medical conditions that disturb normal sleep patterns and prevent the body and brain from receiving proper rest. Among all sleep disorders, insomnia is the most common. Insomnia is a condition where people have difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or experiencing restful sleep. Sleep disorders are not just about sleep, they are often connected to psychological, neurological, and lifestyle factors. Insomnia is usually caused by stress, anxiety, depression, or irregular lifestyle habits. When the brain remains in alert survival mode, it becomes difficult to transition into sleep states. The mind keeps thinking about problems, future events, or emotional worries. This mental overactivity prevents natural sleep onset. There are two main types of insomnia. Acute insomnia is short-term and usually caused by temporary stress or emotional events. Chronic insomnia lasts for months or longer and may require medical treatment. Chronic insomnia can seriously affect physical and mental health if left untreated. Sleep apnea is another serious sleep disorder. Sleep apnea causes breathing interruptions during sleep. These interruptions force the brain to wake up briefly to restart breathing. This prevents deep sleep stages and reduces overall sleep quality. Sleep apnea is often associated with snoring and daytime fatigue. Restless leg syndrome is another sleep-related disorder. People with this condition experience uncomfortable sensations in their legs during rest. This creates an uncontrollable urge to move legs, which disrupts sleep onset. Circadian rhythm disorders occur when the body's internal biological clock becomes misaligned with environmental day-night cycles. Shift workers and frequent travelers often experience this problem. Their sleep-wake cycles become confused due to irregular light exposure. Psychological factors play a major role in sleep disorders. Anxiety disorders often create racing thoughts during nighttime. Depression can also affect sleep by either causing excessive sleep or difficulty sleeping. Lifestyle habits strongly influence sleep disorders. Caffeine consumption late in the day can delay sleep. Alcohol may help people fall asleep faster but often disrupts deep sleep quality later in the night. Technology use is another major cause of modern sleep disorders. Screen addiction keeps the brain stimulated. Social media, games, and online content can delay bedtime significantly. Sleep disorder treatment often includes behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia helps patients change thought patterns that prevent sleep. This therapy focuses on relaxation techniques and stress management. Medical treatment is sometimes necessary for severe sleep disorders. Doctors may prescribe medications to help regulate sleep cycles. However, long-term medication use is usually avoided unless necessary. Good sleep hygiene is the best prevention method for sleep disorders. This includes maintaining consistent sleep schedules, reducing screen exposure before bedtime, and creating comfortable sleep environments. Sleep disorders are becoming more common in modern society due to high-stress lifestyles. Scientists are studying new treatment methods to improve global sleep health. Sleep disorders remind humanity that biological balance is necessary for health. When sleep is disturbed, both body and mind suffer. Healthy sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological right. Nighttime should be a healing environment, not a battlefield for the mind. Sleep has always fascinated philosophers because it exists on the boundary between consciousness and unconsciousness. When humans sleep, they temporarily lose control of their waking awareness, entering a mysterious mental state where logic weakens and imagination becomes dominant. Philosophers throughout history have asked whether sleep is simply biological rest or something deeper connected to the nature of consciousness itself. Some philosophical traditions describe sleep as a return to universal consciousness. In these beliefs, individual identity dissolves temporarily, allowing the mind to experience a deeper connection with existence itself. While science does not confirm spiritual explanations, neuroscience does show that self-awareness networks in the brain become less active during sleep. Consciousness itself remains one of the greatest scientific mysteries. Scientists can measure brain activity during sleep, but they still cannot fully explain how subjective experiences are created. Dreams are especially interesting because they feel real even though they are generated internally by the brain. Philosophers often compare sleep to death in a symbolic sense. Sleep is sometimes called a small death because consciousness disappears temporarily. However, unlike death, sleep is reversible. Every morning, consciousness returns, allowing humans to continue their lives. Ancient Greek philosophers believed sleep was a gateway to the world of dreams and divine messages. Modern science interprets dreams as brain-generated experiences created during memory processing and emotional regulation. The relationship between sleep and reality perception is also philosophically interesting. During dreams, the brain creates entire worlds that feel completely real. This raises questions about what reality actually is. If the brain can create convincing realities during sleep, then waking reality is also processed through neural perception systems. Some modern philosophers and neuroscientists study the idea of simulated reality experiences inside the brain. Sleep dreams demonstrate that the brain can construct detailed environments without external sensory input. Sleep also raises questions about time perception. During dreams, time can feel distorted. Hours of dream experiences may occur within minutes of real time. This suggests that subjective time is controlled by brain processing speed rather than physical time flow. The universe itself has rhythms similar to sleep cycles. Stars have life cycles, planets rotate between light and darkness, and cosmic structures follow patterns of expansion and rest. This has inspired philosophical comparisons between biological sleep and cosmic rhythms. Human life can be seen as a cycle between activity and rest, similar to planetary systems moving through space. Sleep becomes part of a universal pattern of existence. Some philosophers believe that sleep allows humans to detach from material reality and reconnect with deeper aspects of existence. Even without spiritual interpretations, sleep clearly plays a role in maintaining psychological and emotional balance. Modern neuroscience continues studying consciousness during sleep. Future research may reveal more about how consciousness is created and how it temporarily disappears during sleep states. Sleep reminds humanity that consciousness is not always constant. Awareness comes and goes like waves in an ocean of neural activity. The night is not empty. It is filled with hidden mental activity and cosmic silence. Sleep is the universe teaching the mind how to be quiet. Sleep is one of the most powerful and universal biological processes in existence. From the smallest living organisms to complex human civilizations, sleep remains essential for survival, health, creativity, and emotional balance. Throughout this journey of science, philosophy, evolution, and future technology, one message remains clear: sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is life restoration. Human civilization often measures success by productivity, work achievements, and technological advancement. However, science continues to show that sleep is one of the most important foundations of long-term success. Without sleep, physical health declines, mental clarity decreases, emotional stability weakens, and creativity disappears. Sleep connects all aspects of human life. It supports biological repair, memory processing, emotional healing, and cognitive learning. Sleep is not a passive state. It is an active biological and neurological maintenance process that keeps the human body functioning properly. Throughout evolution, sleep has remained unchanged because it is fundamentally necessary for survival. Humans may change lifestyles, technologies, and environments, but sleep remains constant. It is one of the oldest biological behaviors on Earth. The modern world continues to challenge natural sleep rhythms through artificial lighting, digital technology, and stressful lifestyles. However, science continues to emphasize that natural sleep patterns are essential for long-term health and happiness. Future generations may develop advanced sleep technologies, but natural sleep will always remain irreplaceable. Technology may help improve sleep quality, but it cannot replace biological sleep processes completely. Sleep is also deeply connected to emotional well-being. People who sleep well tend to live happier, more balanced lives. Sleep helps people process emotional experiences and face daily challenges with greater strength. Longevity, intelligence, creativity, physical strength, and emotional stability all depend on sleep quality. Sleep is therefore one of the most valuable natural resources humans possess. The universe itself seems to follow sleep-like cycles of activity and rest. From cosmic movements to biological rhythms, existence appears to follow patterns of balance between energy and calmness. At the end of every day, sleep quietly welcomes humanity back into peaceful darkness. It does not demand recognition. It simply provides healing. Sleep is nature's most powerful medicine. It is evolution's greatest survival strategy. It is biology's silent miracle. As this story ends, night continues to protect life across the world. Millions of people fall asleep under the same stars, connected through the universal rhythm of rest and renewal. Sleep is not the end of consciousness. It is a necessary pause that allows life to continue. Good sleep is not just health. It is harmony with nature, biology, and the universe. And every morning, sleep gives humanity another chance to begin again.